We're coming towards the end of the year, and it's time to make some decisions now. And we thought it would be handy for you guys to know a little bit about our association so that you can make your decision next year about if you want to join or not. We're having so much fun, but obviously sometimes the people outside of the association cannot see these things. So we wanted to share our experiences, and we wanted to question some members to see what we do in our daily lives in this association. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I hope it helps you to get a little bit of an insight about Cedo Nulli.
Andrea.
My name is Claire.
My name is Omer.
Aslanır.
Joska. Yeah, but it's really Dutch pronounced, so normally I say Joska.
I'm currently in the study tour committee.
I am in the tryout committee.
I'm part of the Involvement and Diversity Committee.
I'm in media committee, which is honestly the best.
The SSCW, so the Social Sciences Career Week.
I'm the chairman of the committee. I think as a chairman you have to be critical sometimes, because sometimes you have to make the tough decisions.
Yeah, you need to be organized, communicative, and very adaptive to be a chairman.
I think you need a lot of perseverance, patience, and just hard work.
You need to have the oversight, so you need to know what people are doing.
I think anyone who wants to join a committee and have the perks of being in Cedo Nulli, such as Committee Appreciation Weekend, without putting in the commitment or having time for the commitment of a full committee, since this is a half-year committee.
What do you mean by half-year committee?
We started in February, and it's only 3 months.
I would recommend almost anyone to be a part of it, because our committee is very general and it's all about inclusion, which is a very important concept.
Honestly, whoever thinks that they want to do something creative, they want to express their ideas in a way, are welcome. Yeah, we're in Mendeville, and now we're gonna have a look at the office. Let's see if the board members are around. Hello.
Hi guys. So
oh, everyone's here. Yeah. Hi.
Come in. Welcome to the office.
How are you?
I'm good. Thanks. How are you?
I'm good too. So, can you please explain a bit about your role and what you do in the board?
Of course. Yeah. My name is Maud. I'm the chairman of Cedo Nulli this year, and being a chairman basically means a lot of guidance for your fellow board members. Also, being the face of the association in weeks like the Eureka Week, for example, and just guiding the general policy during the year.
Okay, and can you please introduce us the board members?
Of course, I would love to. We have Naomi Rook, Commercial Relations Officer, Doris van der Knaap, Education Officer, Martijn Oepkes, the Treasurer this year, Julie Mignot, the Secretary, and Jerbe van Vught, Marketing Officer.
Perfect. Now, okay, I have some questions to the board members. So let's start with you. So what do you think the most important task you have in your board member?
Yeah. For myself, I do the acquisition of for Cedo. So yeah, that means that I have a lot of meetings with partners and make sure that we get enough money to organize nice things. So I think that is my most important task.
Okay, perfect. And for example, what kind of skills do you need for your role?
Well, you can't be scared to just speak up. So speak up. And you have to be very flexible, because the faculty is, of course, a very diverse group of people, and they're very busy. So yeah, those two.
Okay. And what about you, Martijn? How much time do you spend in the office a day?
I think most of my work hours. So yeah, for me it's basically all day. So
Okay.
when I have a normal day, I start at 9 and then I end it at 5. And me personally, I don't have much meetings, so I'm basically at the office all day.
Okay, so it's like a home office for you guys here.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah. And the environment is really nice. So now I'm gonna ask some questions. We're gonna play a little game called Who's Most Likely. So who's always late to the meetings?
Martijn.
Okay, who's the most serious board member? Everyone's a little serious, I guess.
Thanks.
Okay, and who's the laziest?
Yeah.
And the last one is who gets the drunkest?
No.
Okay, that's always a good quality to have, to be honest. Okay, the last thing I want you to do for me, guys, is that can you please give a little tour of the office? Who wants to do that? Okay, yeah.
Okay, so here is where our members can chill and also where we as a board chill. So we have a TV with a Wii on it and people can play Just Dance or Mario Kart. And over there we write down all the activities that are coming up. Then here we have some beautiful closets so in Everything is Something. Here are a lot of our yearbooks and almanakken from other associations. And in here we store like food and all the stuff we need for our events. We have a beautiful view, but it's even more beautiful from the pantry. And then here we have our workplace. So here are all the desks and everyone works here. Over there is the treasurer corner and over here is the marketing corner. And the rest just kind of switches it up. And of course, Julie is there with the phone because she needs to answer it. So yeah, that's basically what our office is. And something really nice that we can show you is the committee members that are here on the closet. Every year we have the battle of the committees and the one who wins it gets a special place in the office. So that are those beautiful canvases.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's really our office.
Such a tidy, neat space.
Yes, and everyone can come here to play some Mario Kart or chill with us or ask questions. So that's really nice.
Yeah, so you have a very family environment here.
Yes, everyone is welcome.
Which is very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone, for this lovely tour. And yeah, that was all for the office tour.
Well, I've been here for a couple of years now at Cedo. So for me, it was really like maybe my last kind of committee year. And I really wanted to take on one big challenge once again. And I think the study trip was the best opportunity I could get.
Well, I was in a committee last year and it was online because of COVID. So I really wanted to be involved in a committee again with an actual event. And once I heard that this committee was starting second semester, I had a lot more free time, so figured I'd give it a try in person.
Well, I was part of a committee during my high school, and because of COVID, we kind of lost that out because of the last year. So I just wanted to do something that was fun and revolved around integrating international students within the Dutch experience. I feel like I learned a lot of patience, and I expanded what like my capabilities of how much I can work. So I learned a lot. Like I thought I had a limit, but now I think it's a bit higher.
So I was the member on the committee who was actually not trying out. I had been in a committee the year prior, so I kind of knew what it was to be part of a Cedo committee and how a Cedo committee should be run. But I think generally it's something you can learn as you go, and if you're willing to communicate and you're willing to remain calm and just talk to everyone and figure things out, anyone can be chairman for this kind of committee.
Got better at communicating with people. I also had a lot of experience by now with interviewing people, doing podcasts, doing videos, a little bit of editing, but mostly like how to shoot, like how to film.
So we had one meeting once a week that was 2 hours, and then externally probably 3 hours of work. It really just depends week to week. During the first few weeks you're only planning within your committee, so you're not really doing a ton of external work, but then you have to start, but it also really depends on the event. Like there's going to be a different event next year if this committee still exists, so yeah.
Well, we would have meetings for 2 hours or an hour and a half every week. But apart from that, everybody had their kind of tasks to do at home. So I would say about 3-4 hours.
We usually spend around 1 hour per meeting because most of the things that we do are not in the meeting but after or before the meeting. So 1 hour per meeting, and I don't know, like on a regular week, maybe 3 extra hours on the things that we do. So I would say 4 hours a week.
On paper, it's supposed to be 6 hours, but I think it is now around 10 hours a week. Yeah.
That you really can be yourself. Like, we have a whole very big association with all kinds of different people, but you see when people enter this association, they really open up themselves and like become a butterfly from the caterpillar.
I really appreciate that they want to make an environment where you can have the balance of fun but also academics. I think that there's a clear distinction between some of the committees are academic, some are party committees, but if you're a member you get to participate in all, so I think that's quite nice.
That they're trying, I think that's all that matters.
It's really inclusive. Everyone is really nice. Everyone is really open-minded people. No hierarchy, because that's what I'm used to in other like associations. You feel some hierarchy, and I don't think that's the same in Cedo. So that's nice.
I also did a board year here, and well, sometimes you have a drink until very late, and then you have responsibilities the morning after, or important events you have to attend, and that can be quite hard sometimes. But it's part of the student life, I think.
Sometimes as an international student who doesn't speak Dutch, it's primarily Dutch students who participate. So I encourage more international students to get involved, of course, but a lot of the time you just don't understand what's happening. But the board and the main organization in general does speak English during events, so all the instructions and everything is an event, but more on an unofficial level of just bonding with other students. It's a challenge to not speak Dutch.
They're not as strong as other committees like RSM, Case Club and stuff like that. So yeah.
That it takes some more time that I expect it to be. Yeah.
Chaotic, crazy, and gezellig, of course.
So I think we were ambitious. I think we're an ambitious committee. I mean, we created a whole food tour in 3 months with 5 different restaurants, and so that was impressive. My committee was quite relaxed and laid back. Like, all of us just wanted to have a good time, so that was enjoyable. And my committee was, this is 3 words, but willing to participate. A lot of international students don't show up to things, and 2 out of our 3 international students on our committee were showing up to all the events and were going to the weekends, and so I think it's admirable that most of my committee was showing up to these events.
I think they would be chill, creative, and I think good vibes.
Yeah, of course, the study trip to Budapest this year. Yeah.
I loved our event this year. We did a food tour around Rotterdam, so it was really fun to see all of the work we had put into the event materialize. The planning went well. It was the first year of this committee, and you have the freedom to do whatever event you want. So there was no really guideline for us to follow. So it was quite hectic learning how to figure out how to do an event like this, which had no guidelines to it. But yeah, it was a pretty smooth process.
Hello everyone, we're in Den Haag right now, and this is the Active Members Day, and we have a destination but we don't know where we're going. We're so excited. We're waiting with a bunch of people. From a scale of 1 to 10, how amazing is it?
Yeah.
10.
10. 10, of course.
It's his first time doing a looping, so it's a very memorable day.
Wow.